Hello, internets. I am Kwhat, and this is Kwhat's Minecraft World. This is a server that I have on Minecraft, and I am going to be fiddling around with it on the internets. Um, this is basically the spawn point, and I built a little hut in the spawn point with some stuff in it, for coolness. And basically what I'm going to be doing with this is both in creative mode and in survival mode, be doing some random things. We'll start with a little tour. I'm in creative mode right now, so I can fly. I put a beacon on top of the spawn thing so that I can find it again. That's one thing that I'm terrible at in Minecraft, is finding things. I cannot follow the directions if you press F3. Oh, look. There's the village. That was a surprise. Coming in and spawning, walking for a little while, and finding a village right next door. So that was kind of cool, like a safe haven right away. Grab some wood, grab some stuff, and build some doors and whatnot, and all of a sudden there's a place to hide from the zombies and things. We're going to fly over there so you can see some of the modifications. I'm using a service pack. Yeah. No, I'm using a texture pack. One that a friend of mine made. So things may look a little different on here than they look on your game. I did make this farm with all the aminals that I could need or want. There's Leonidas. I looked it up, so that should be the right spelling. That's my riding horse. I have another one, Shadowfax. If you don't recognize that one, I'm sorry. And this one was named by a little girl who wanted me to name a horse Cloud. Oh look, an egg. There's Big Mac, one of my cows. This one is Double Cheese. Can you figure out where I work yet? And this one is... that one is not Shadowfax. Somebody must have renamed one of my cows. That's lovely. We're gonna get some mutton. One of my sheep. And this one is Pillow. And this one is Jeb, because Jeb underscore is what you do to get the multicolored sheep, and I wanted the multicolored sheep. I've not named the chickens because, oh look, another egg. I didn't want to. So there's my farm. This is my fireworks shooty thing. There are no fireworks in it. I exhausted all of the fireworks on the 4th of July for a little video that I put up on my Facebook page. My Facebook page, not the Kwhat Facebook page that I may make later. I put buildings in all the doors, or doors on all the buildings, whichever. And I did this railroady type thing, which is cool. I was told that you only needed a powered rail every 8 or so rails, and it worked for me, so there it is. Oh look, yes, alright, I forgot about that. Moving along, before we get to the little tidbit you just saw, I found this temple, half buried, and I kind of like the idea that the temples in the desert are half buried, because you get to excavate them. I have another one that's marked that I will be excavating in survival mode, just as a fun little thing. I built a house next to it so I could hide from monsters. Part of this texture pack, there is my son. My boy. One of the photographs taken by the person who made the texture pack, or texture mod or whatever. I built a pyramid, and you can get in there through the temple. I'll show that later. And a face, because there are lots of giant faces in Egypt. And I wanted a giant face, so I built it. Yeah. I'm a really awkward gamer. I really feel like an idiot for doing this because I'm not entertaining like the YouTubers that I watch. This is my obsidian tower. If you're thinking the Black Tower from Lord of the Rings, alright, I'm guilty. But I added this cool little thing to it to make it my own. So there you have it. And here's what I'll be doing in creative mode, is building these sort of... What happened to my sign? Why is my sign gone? Oh, there it is. Whew. I thought something took my sign. Ender darts is something that I saw on the Rooster Teeth. If you've ever heard of them, they're awesome. If you haven't heard of them, they're awesome also. I would, if I were you, go to their many YouTube channels. They have a Let's Play channel. They have Achievement Hunter, for those who don't speak Northeastern. Oh, there's my name, Kwhat, with a smiley face, on Monopoly. These are all playable games. I also saw Monopoly on Rooster Teeth. So go see them. They're cool. This is my dog, Lieutenant Commander Wolf. Yes, I am that nerdy, and I enjoy it. Let's see, what's this one? This one is Sorry. Yes, I built Sorry. These are, like I said, they're all playable. I'm having some trouble spawning. Must be because I'm recording, everything's kind of like, ugh. Kind of like the zombies. You know. Just harder to kill. I love that little noise. I do make noises. I do funny voices and accents. So if you don't like those, then this is not where you want to be. I will be doing other games as well. I'll be doing some older games, some newer games. I mean video games, as well as board games. Yeah, here we go. Name it before it shows up. That's right, I built Battleship. I love this game so much, I could not build it. Again, Rooster Teeth did a version of Battleship where they actually drop TNT down on the ships and it blows them up, and that's wonderful and cool, but I like the original version of the game. I love the game Battleship. I had to build it. So here is my take on the original game of Battleship. It has all the letters and numbers, and it has the correct number of them, the field for you to put your little pegs on, whether you hit or miss the other guy, the field for you to put your ships on. It's fracking raining in real life too. A little bit of sun picking up, but it is raining in real life as well. It'll probably be a rainbow. Aw. I do have the 2, the 3, the 3, the 4, and the 5, of course. Everybody knows what those are if you play Battleship. And then they used wool for the pegs, because why not? So that's Battleship. Really quickly show the other games, I guess. Coming over to Sorry. For those of you who are hearing it and laughing at it, yes, I slur my S's. My tongue is too big for my mouth. Insert joke here. And I can't help it. Let's get them all out of the way. Let's see, what did people want me to say in high school? Mississippi, Saskatchewan. I never did understand Saskatchewan. I mean, I understand it has an S in it, but only at the beginning. You kind of forget about the S after the rest of the word, so... Saskatchewan really never caught me as too much, as really all that funny. Actually, when I was in high school, I never thought any of them were funny, but now as an adult, I can honestly say that when I hear myself say Mississippi, I get a little bit of a chuckle. But yeah, there are rules of play. These symbols represent numbers for the dice, and this little chest thingy here has extra pieces and stuff like that for the colors, and it's done the same way. You just grab 64 blocks and break this one to move it out, and there's ice things with the stuff you slide on and whatnot, and it's all pretty darn cool. So, yeah, that's happy. That's sorry. I started with ender darts. I thought that was cool when I saw the other guys build it, so I built it myself and kind of tweaked the rules a little bit and whatnot. Monopoly, again, fully playable within this server. I built all the games in an arena because the, survival mode, I don't want things spawning and killing us while we're playing, so that kind of would be bad. Woof. Here are the rules. Most of the rules are taken right from the Rooster Teeth game. It's been play tested. I watched them play it, and it worked for them. And I have play tested this board with my rules. Some of the rules are a little different from theirs. And of course, their board pieces were, from their channel, things that they know, like people's houses and stuff like that. And mine are all the original pieces. I hope I don't get sued. I will eventually change them. Ender darts. Ender darts, I have like my own versions of it. You can obviously throw an ender pearl and see who gets closest to the middle. But there's also a point system because I used to play the original darts, and you can play like 108 or whatever. Ah, crap. Oh wait, no, I'm in survival. I'm in creative mode. I don't have to worry. And for those who are wondering, if you are in survival mode, how do you get safely to the games? Well, that's what the railroads are for. And of course, whenever anybody plays on this server, I will be in creative mode, kind of refereeing as well as playing, and making sure that the bad guys don't get you. Especially the creepers. I hate creepers. And I'm really afraid of them because I spent so much time building this stuff. And obviously when I'm here alone in creative mode, they're not going to blow anything up. But if somebody else is on here, or if I'm on here and I'm in survival mode, a creeper could just as easily blow up my entire Monopoly board. Well, not one creeper, but you know what I mean. They could mess things up and make me really sad, and I may even cry. I have been known to do that on occasion. It's really dark out. Excuse me. Over here, over here, over here, over there. I'm not a good singer, so I'm not going to even try. Ship. Yeah, battleship. That's kind of... I built a roller coaster right here. Oh, here it is. Spawn so slowly. Oh my god, this is rendering terribly. Yeah, rendering, not spawning. I do know computer lingo, shush. I build them. This one is not a home build. I am on an Alienware laptop. It eats anything. For those of you who might not know the reference, her name is the Red Queen. Because it's an Alienware, it glows red. And I like Milla Jovovich. So, and yes, that's correct pronunciation of her name, according to her, Milla Jovovich from Resident Evil, which also features the Red Queen. So, a totally misunderstood computer. She did exactly what she had to do. No! Don't go without me! I screwed that up. Oh well. Put another one down. Hop in it. And then go. Let's see how well this works out while we're recording. Really loud. Oh no! Woo! Got rid of it just in time. Picked up a little bit of dirt there, but I'm okay. Whee! Yay, go me! I built a roller coaster. It actually feels like it's going faster than it normally does when I'm not recording, so that's cool. Maybe it was because of the frame rate. I don't know. I put the powered rails where I had to in order to make it go, and I have tunnels. I have tunnels. I love the tunnels. This is cool. This goes way down underground. And there's 2 bits where it goes completely dark, and I love that because it's kind of creepy. I think I killed a bat there. Oh, creeper! Oh yeah, in survival mode. Or creative mode. I'm so scared of creepers. Oh my god, I hate them. I'd hate them less if they didn't blow up. That's the problem. And I know there's a way to, make a game where they don't blow up, but we'll probably do some more like amusement park rides. I tried making a merry-go-round. I can't figure it out. So if anybody else can figure out how to build a merry-go-round, I tried it using sticky pistons. I tried it using carts with stuff in it. And you can't put anything on top of a cart with stuff in it. So I was very disappointed, and I may have even rage quit, which I have been known to do. So, let's see. Well, why don't I take you inside a few things? Inside. Oh, I beacon stuff. I put these little, because they're brighter than the actual beacons, so I put these over stuff. This area here that I'm flattening out is going to be another board game, which I will build while recording. I'm waiting for boards, which is strange, I know, but I'm actually going to build the Game of Life, the original Game of Life, not the newer, smaller one. The problem is, in the Game of Life, all the spaces on the board have stuff written on them, and most of the pictures that I can get on the internet are too small. I can't see the words, so that's a problem. So I'm actually waiting for some friends of mine to dig out an old board for me to use. One of my friends thought I was actually going to cut it up, but no, I have no need to do that. I just want to put the stuff on YouTube. So I need to know what the spaces say. Hold on a second. We'll sip a Mountain Dew. I probably won't do that on microphone again. I'm wearing the Uber gaming headset. At least it is to me. Earforce X12 is what it says. And I love this thing. The problem is, because of sleep apnea and asthma and all like that stuff, I breathe heavy, so it picks up the heaviness of the breathing. So if I don't have anything good to say, or I might, be quiet for a few minutes, I'll actually mute the mic so that you don't have to sit here listening to me wheeze and cough and whatnot, which is kind of funny. I don't actually wheeze, I just breathe heavy. Oh, another note, speaking of breathing heavy, here's my throne. My throne with some wool on it, nice, comfortable. You can't sit, and if you crouch, it just looks like you're, if you continue to do this, it looks bad. Oh, yeah, great, okay. I don't even know if I'm still recording now. Actually, I'm gonna pause here and check on that. So I guess I was still recording. I don't know. I really haven't seen anything. Anyway, yeah, what I was saying, speaking of breathing heavy, I am also a on-call firefighter. You may hear the squelching of my radio. I'll actually turn that down. My pager vibrates, so I'll know if there's a call without having my radio on. I like to hear the chatter, but while recording, I will refrain from doing that. I've been doing that for about 6 years, so if there's a sudden, oh my god, I've got to go, it's because the pager vibrated and I've got to go play in traffic or whatever it is that is required of me. I do go inside burning buildings and all of that, but there are 100 other jobs in a fire department that a person does, and I won't bore you with those details. However, I will bore you by taking you inside the temple. There's 100 of these everywhere, so everyone's seen the inside, except I have modified it. I put in a neat little waterfall, because I wanted to. I keep hearing spiders in here, but there shouldn't be any spiders in here. I put enough light, nothing spawns. Not that I'm worried. But anyway, I built this kind of underground tunnel into the pyramid. Let me know what you took. Kwhat, that's because this is a multi-person server, eventually, up to 20 people. And if somebody comes in here and nabs something out of these chests or whatever, I would ask that they just tell me what it was so that I can replace it or whatnot. If you don't want to build all this yourself, you can see I've got the anvil, I've got the whatever, the furnace and the fix-it box or whatever you call that thing. I forget the names of stuff often. That's another thing about me. I had to describe a spoon the other day because I couldn't remember the word spoon. I believe I said something along the lines of you dig food with it, and it was a big comedy hit and everybody loved it, and they don't let me live it down. By the other day, I mean like months ago. But I've got one of these things, and I think I built it correctly with enough books. If I haven't, let me know. I'll redo it. I've got one of these brewing stations, and I've got some water, and a chest full of brewy stuff. I should probably put a sign up there with a bottle or something. Put pictures everywhere. Because once again, I know, that's a sign for like an Apple computer or an i something. I hate all the i crap. I hate it. But that's all I'm going to say about it because I know it's popular and people like it. And you have your right to like anything you want. As well as hate anything you want, including this channel. But there's another picture of a nice place. And the person, like I say, who built this texture mod, whatever you want to call it, actually took these photographs. These, with the exception, of course, the Apple stuff. But the photographs that are up here, she actually took, or is artwork of hers, or whatever, or someone's that she knows, and it's really cool. She's a really good photographer, and there's a kitty. Because it's a pyramid, and cats, and pyramids, and Egypt stuff, I really like archaeology. One of my passions. Another one is all the space exploration, underwater exploration. Go to nautiluslive.org if you don't know about that site. It is an interactive oceanic exploring site. Yes, this guy's name was @PoundX. I don't know about the bottom, but @PoundX almost sounds Egyptian, I guess. But anyway, Nautilus Live, yeah, it's an interactive website. They do real-time deep sea exploration. No editing. Any mess-ups I do are going to be recorded and kept because that's, I mean, why edit? But anyway, yeah, they do real-time. Whoa, that was weird. Real-time deep sea exploration with their rovers, and they do sea mapping, and you can send them questions and comments and stuff like that, and they will answer the questions, comment on the comments, that kind of stuff, live and in real time. The kids love it. When my friends are here with their kids, or when my kids are here, we'll log onto the site, and they can send in their questions, and you know, I usually put their first name and their age, because the people at Nautilus Live love it when they have small children watching. So that's really cool. But yeah, this is Kwhat's Minecraft world. We'll be doing some stuff, doing some building, doing some exploring. I really wish that sorry sign would render, because I usually have a pretty cool picture up here that I take every now and again for the people, and it's going to not render for a while. So yeah, okay. Come on. Come on. Do I actually have to get closer? It really is just because I'm recording. I'm using Playclaw 5. Fraps doesn't work on the Red Queen. She eats just about anything else, but Fraps doesn't work. I tried it and it failed. It crashed and crashed hard. Apparently with this I just have rendering issues and everything is super slow. But we'll get by with it. It's what I have. I'm not rich. If you could tell by the names of my animals, I work at a certain place that I can't name or won't name. But the hints are there and I dropped them, so there you go. Back to the top of the crimson. Yeah, crimson. The not crimson tower to have half of Monopoly and Ender Darts not render. Oh boy. Now maybe I'll include the picture somewhere else. But yeah, happiness by all. It's going to be the end of this video. I think I'll do another one tonight where I go into survival mode and attempt to excavate a temple. Wow, this sucks. Dude, something wrong with this. I didn't want to fly off the obsidian tower. Now it doesn't look like the shot is going to work, because normally I'd just do this and, you know, see all the games that I've made so far and it would be all happy and yummy, but that's not working. So Ender Darts, Monopoly, sorry, and Toolship. And I will be doing the Game of Life and probably Chutes and Ladders and also Clue, the game of Clue, which will be an interesting thing to build, trying to figure out how to actually make it playable within the Minecraft world. But yeah, so this is my first ever video on YouTube. Be cruel or be kind. If you're cruel, I'll cry. If you're kind, I'll laugh. And if you come up with other S words for me to say, because you're being funny or because you're being cruel, doesn't matter. Go ahead and do it. I've certainly done it. Sitting here alone, trying to figure out how to make myself sound weird and recording it and then promptly deleting it so that there's no evidence that I've done so, even though I'm now putting it out there. I guess, yeah. I guess that's it. Just one more quick thing. There it is. There's the shot. That's the shot I was looking for. As soon as I stopped recording, they all rendered and everything was happy, so there it is. Hooray. Battleship, sorry, Monopoly, Ender Darts. Hours and hours and hours of building for, what, seconds of destruction by an angry mob of creepers. Yeah, I hope that never happens. I will cry.